That's not gonna get the bus started. Now the band bus should be ready to go. That's our tour bus. It used to be an ambulance, but now it transports us and our equipment to gigs. Sick, right? Haha. Anyway, I guess it only gets us to gigs when the tank's full and the battery's got enough power. And there we were, finally back on the road again. Just like in the good old days. Well, almost. Back then we had a whole truck for our equipment and a huge, comfy tour bus for us and the crew. Whatever. We were in high spirits and looking forward to the gig, even though it was an awful long way and we really had to put our foot down to get there on time. On the way there, we realized that we still had a few fans. For example, there was the gas pump attendant who we asked for directions. After he filled the tank, he pulled out our LP and asked us to sign it. And then, of course, there was a little photo session for his family album. About 50 miles through the mountains, he reckons no big deal. But all of a sudden, the sky turned black and the heavens opened, flooding the winding mountain pass. I could hardly keep the bus on the narrow road. We nearly ended up sliding off the edge of the cliff on several occasions. And then, just after a long, dark tunnel, it happened. Oh great, the tour bus is trashed, and Cassandra and Sahara have disappeared without a trace. Or have they? Perhaps I can find some kind of clue here. Whoever emptied the bus was at least thorough. All of our equipment is gone. No idea if the bridge collapsed or if it was destroyed on purpose. It definitely explains the roadblock. This seems to be the eagle's hunting ground. I don't want to end up being his prey. It says Pighead's Castle? Into the graveyard? Where am I? The road repair team has obviously forgotten this traffic cone here. Who knows when that might come in use to me? I recognize this anchor pendant from one of Cassandra's necklaces. Did she lose it here? I can only hope that nothing's happened to them. The numbers 1 to 10 are written on the back of the sign. Some have squares written around them, the others don't. It almost looks like a plan of something or other. Just my luck. First I drive the band bus into a tree, and Cassandra and Sahara disappear. And now to top it all off, it's raining. What's next? Thunder and lightning? A load of graffiti. Rock and roll is dead. Huh, I guess they never heard of us. I'd better take the paint can with me. The mechanism for opening the door must somehow be connected to the stone slabs. If only I could find out which slabs I need to step on. The gate to the graveyard is open. I'll take a look. This must be the graveyard mentioned on the signpost by the bus. I wonder if I can find any trace of Cassandra and Sahara here. Some small mushrooms. They look pretty. Unfortunately, I've got no idea if they're edible. What's that strange skeleton doing with a hat and a cigar? Where the hell have I ended up? Some small mushrooms. They look pretty. Unfortunately, I've got no idea if they're edible. A big black crow. That doesn't seem interested in me.
Hey, honey. No admittance for mortals here. Don't bet you got a light on ya.
This rusty old shovel has a broken shaft and is absolutely worthless. Here rests Bernie Bass. He would have invented fishing if someone else hadn't first. The water pump doesn't seem to work anymore. The stroller is moving by itself and quite quickly at that. I'm not going to get it like that. An old metal door. It used to be part of an elevator system. The inscription on this gravestone is not legible. An old metal door. It used to be part of an elevator system. If I don't have the right tool, I'll end up pulling the herbs out by force. They'd then be unusable. The inscription on the grave is in a language I've never seen before, and the grave is empty. Very strange. Okay, just taking it isn't going to work. That's a shame, really. The skeleton is playing with the remote. Looks like it is controlling that model aircraft. Film cartridge for an instant 3D camera. That's going straight in my backpack. If I don't have the right tool, I'll end up pulling the herbs out by force. They'd then be unusable. An old watering can with the bottom rusted away. Quite useless. Just an empty matchbox that's been thoughtlessly thrown away. Big wooden barrel. I don't know what use that could have for me. Yuck! A cigarette butt. An empty wooden fruit crate, heavily weathered. This cloth is very dirty. You couldn't clean anything with that. Hey, isn't it too dangerous to fly a model aircraft in this thunderstorm? I don't want the antenna to get struck by lightning. Wow! Looks like game over for the skeleton. Ow! The bone is still really hot. I'll have to pocket it carefully. The guy's dead. He's not going to need the remote control anymore. The inscription on what a grouch. I've got to think of something to make him shut up.